people wear fabric. The CDC is now recommending people wear fabric to cover their mouths and noses.
You dumbass mask holes, you idiots. Look what they did to you, you idiots. You dumbasses over something that just doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. There's no viruses. No such thing as viruses. But look at you in 2020. Look at you, you idiots. We gotta talk about this new scary hint. A shoe, a fucking shoe, you COVIDiots. I'm tapping out. No mas. I tap, I give up. This is unbelievable. This is still, look at this. This is 2020. They want this to happen again. They want to lock us down.
The CDC is now recommending people wear fabric to cover their mouths and noses.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing. Now listen, I bring this up because according to the Daily Mail, COVID alert, new super-contagious Frankenstein scariant has rocketed fourfold in just a month. Experts warn it could be the most infectious yet. Oh, believe me, I ripped them a new one in the comment section. I said, you had your chance, you had your one-off with medical tyranny. That road's closed. We ain't going down that road again. That's what I said in the comment section. Something like that. Now listen. A new convid scariant dubbed Stratus, like Stratosphere, or maybe Trish Stratus. Trish Stratus, WWE wrestler back in the day, was hot. That kind of Stratus? Back when she was in the prime, I ain't gonna mind some of that. You talking about Stratosphere or something like that? It's called the scariant. This new one is called Stratus. I didn't see that on my bingo card. I didn't see that on my list. I came across a list of all the names that they were going to release, and they didn't get. I think they got through half of them. There was supposed to be like more scariants after Omnicron, which means moronic, but I think they gave up because we kept ripping them a new one over and over again, exposing them for what they are, bullshit, tyranny, POSs, and viruses don't exist, that they decide to press the pause button on that. I didn't see Stratus as a name. So this is the name of it. Stratus. Listen to this. The name of the scariant is Stratus. It has soared to dominance in the UK. That's what the Daily Mail's saying. With so-called experts warning it could drive a wave of new infections. Who's going to get sick? Are you going to say as we approach fall, when people get the flu? Is that what you're going to say? Huh? Because they always say, yeah, around fall. Because that's when flu season is. And we know what the flu is, purging toxins. Stratus, scientifically known as XFG. Wait, I've never. This is the new names for big pharma meds. If you watch commercials, are so damn idiotic, and these new names for these so-called virus strains and all that are so damn stupid compared to the names when we grew up. At least they sounded more real or scientific when we grew up. Now it's just and like acetaminophen. That sounds like a big pharma name. You know what I mean? A big pharma ibuprofen. But now everything's like Jarvis and weird, stupid names that don't even. And they're singing and dancing to their meds and all this on commercials on YouTube. It's just retarded. This strain was scientifically known as XFG, but they decided to call it Stratus, right? And it's thought to be more infectious than previous convid strains due to mutations. Always with the mutations. Mutation here, mutation there. What does it mean? It's the sniffles. It's your body purging toxins. And if you took the quaxine, it's you getting sick from the quaxine. Or it's the chemtrails. Or something like that. Or it's your diet. Your daily diet of expensive fast food and processed foods and things like that. That's just hilarious right there. I needed that. But I don't need this to become another reality again. To happen again. They're saying that new data, let's see, Stratus, it evades the immune system. The mutations of it, the COVID strains has mutated to the point that it evades the immune system. Sounds like VADES. What do you mean? Let me read it again. Stratus, scientifically known as XFG, is thought to be more infectious than previous convid strains due to mutations that help it evade the immune system. Sounds like VADES. That's what it sounds like to me. Let me press, you know what I'm forgetting to do? Press pause every 2 seconds like these new content creators. Because it's annoying watching it and it's annoying doing it. I don't know how they get it. They pause their freaking videos every 2 seconds. It's weird, or they have some stupid app that does that. It's annoying. Okay, so now they're saying this scariant. I don't have time to pause every 2 seconds like these idiots, content creators that are making these. I don't know, it's some kind of weird app or something. Anyway, they're saying the scariant has gone from. Oops, I took a deep breath. Does that annoy the troll? Is that troll still around? This thing got annoyed because I was kept sighing or breathing. It's late. I'm tired, but yet I press on. So yeah, every now and then I take a deep breath. Deal with it. All right. They're saying the scariant has gone from accounting for about 10% of all COVID cases in May to almost 40% in the last 3 weeks later mid-June. I also said to the Daily Mail, the beast system better not be culling more chickens. We're done with that shit too, over a fake virus. But now they're saying this went from 10% of all COVID cases in May to almost 40% in June. What kind of case? It's always a case of this, a case of that, a case of sniffles, a case of no symptoms. It's all bullshit. But they're still priming that pump. They're gonna see what sticks because they want to lock us the fuck down. They want to roll up your sleeves and they want to do you in and they want more of this, more of you sheeple out there looking like complete morons, idiots, suffocating, wearing stupid shit over something that doesn't exist, living in fear, cowering in the corner. I want my mommy sucking on your thumb. Let me mommy, dumb assholes, you mask holes. It's annoying because there's still a plethora of you out there that will still do this stuff over something that doesn't even exist. You friggin' morons, you. And if it did exist, had almost 100% survival rate. Mask holes. It's sickening. So this strain, they're saying, is a descendant of Omicron. Remember the strain Omicron, which I showed you the video years ago if you watched it, if you were with me about 3 or 4 years ago on here. I showed you that girl who was rearranging letters, and it means moronic because you got to be a complete moron, and they're laughing at you in the ivory towers, clicking their champagne glasses, looking down at all these mask-called sheeple. They're laughing at you. They're saying there's a strain that's Omicron, which sounds French. Omicron, which if you shuffle the letters around means moronic. They're playing with you, dumbasses. They're saying you're moronic, basically. If you're smart enough to figure it out, that if you take the letters and shuffle them around, it means moronic because you gotta be a damn moron. And that's what they're telegraphing to you. If you're smart enough to shuffle those letters around, you gotta be a damn moron to fall for this. So this Stratus is a descendant of Omicron, the super virulent Omicron. There's nothing viral about any of this. There's no viruses out there. But they're going to call up the professor from Warwick University. He's a virologist, Professor Lawrence Young. He said to the Mail Online, both strains of Stratus, the original XFG, and spin-off XFG.3. There's another spin-off of this, are rapidly spreading. So you got this Stratus or XFG, and then you got a spin-off called XFG.3, rapidly spreading. The only thing that's rapidly spreading is bullshit. Is their attempted fear-mongering again. They're attempted to prime the pump of another scamdemic to lock us down, to get you to roll up your sleeves, to get you to do the vaxports, yada, 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 to kill more chiggies, to kill more of our food supply. That's what they want to do, all right? They're seeing if this is going to stick. Let's see. There's another one, Nimbus. Jack be Nimbus, Jack be quick. Shove this scary and bullshit virus shit up your arse. I was going to say stick it up your... I was going to try to make it rhyme with... I was going to try to do the whole nursery thing, rhyme thing, but whatever. It's late. Nimbus, another new COVID variant, also tipped to drive a wave of new infections, has also soared in recent weeks. So you got this bullshit Nimbus, you got this bullshit XFG, bullshit spin-off XFG.3, Stratus, into the stratosphere, to the moon, Alice. This is all nonsense. This is all bullshit. Let's see. What are the... I'm going to end it with this. Because, you know, I am so fed up with this nonsense. And then it's 4th of July. Happy 4th if you're in the States. For what that's worth. At least pig out and watch fireworks. Shoot them off if you... Be safe about it. Don't be boosking, drinking, and doing fireworks. Me, I'm just going to... Another day... Just... Gonna take care of more of this property here. It's a lot involved. When I hit the gym, you know, look up the latest and just maybe make a video showing you the latest of what's going on. Because this is stupid. Look at this. Look at this crap right here. Do you have loss of taste or smell? You know how many? Do you know how many branch COVIDians in 2020, 2021, we came across that said that they lost their taste of smell. They lost their sense of taste. They lost sense of smell. That's happened to me before, especially growing up, and I got sick, like really, really sick. I lost I couldn't taste anything. That's happened to me recently, where I started getting run down. I lost some sense of taste, but I still retained a lot of it. But I'm saying that's normal. That's normal when your body's kind of sort of purging toxins. I don't know the scientific reason why, and some of you in BitChute might look it up and send a link. That's cool, but it's normal when you're not feeling well. When you ingested so many toxins, your body's trying to purge it. Sense of smell, things like that start shutting down, and your body's redirecting its energy to, the way I see it, redirecting its energy into getting rid of all this toxins in your body. So you can't smell and taste right now because your body's working to, this is the way I see it, to purge the toxins. Feeling tired or exhausted. Well, I feel tired and exhausted a lot. I'm not exposed to, the elements out there, the chemtrails, what else? Allergies, especially doing a lot of weed eating and manually pulling weeds with my hand, constantly. Sometimes I stand up and I feel rough. I feel tired. Still, I plug along. I go to the gym. I do what I got to do. I do everything I got to do. Sometimes I feel tired. Does that mean you have a virus? No, viruses don't exist. This is stupid. It could mean if you're tired, you need more sleep. It could be your diet. You need more sunlight, more vitamin D. High temperature shivering. How many times I got the chills when I feel run down? It doesn't mean you have anything. It just means you need rest. For me, it means I need rest. All right? High temperature. Well, if you have a temperature, it means your body's purging toxins and it's trying to like burn them out somehow. I think your metabolism increases too during that time when you have a temperature. Everything that they've said, like bring down your temperature, your body's raising temperature for a reason. It's because it's burning out the toxins, purging, or something like that. Go look this stuff up. BitChute actually is a good place to look this stuff up. I don't know. YouTube might be on that. YouTube's pretty good lately on things like the C word that rhymes with answer and probably stuff like that. But BitChute's also really good when it comes to stuff looking up like the reason why your body has a high temperature. Your body's supposed to have a high temperature. If you bring it down, it's almost like everything they say to do is the opposite of what you should do. A blocked or runny nose. Recently, my nose has been runny. My nose has been stuffy. Chemtrails, anybody? Possibly. Maybe I need more rest. Maybe I'm constantly working out in the yard. Could it be that? Could be a lot of things. But it ain't a virus. Aching body. You could be tired. All these are normal things. These are all normal things that we've all had for shortness of breath. Well, I mean, that could be other medical problems. Anxiety could be a shortness of breath, cause a shortness of breath. I used to get anxiety attacks before I started doing yoga. Last for three days in a row sometimes. Seriously, that long. I know it sounds weird, right? Number 3. But it did. And I would play it off, but I would feel lightheaded and I would just play it off. I hardly ever get shortness of breath. And when I do, it goes away almost immediately. And I think yoga, stretching, and learning how to breathe better helps me. I'm not 100% there yet, but I'm a lot better off than I used to be. Contagious cough. I do tend to, like at night if I'm tired. Lately, I've been getting more nasally sounding at night as I get tired, which I never really got that way, but it's a recent phenomenon. I don't know. I'm 55. I'm going to be 56 February. Maybe my body's changing somewhat. Maybe I do need more sleep. So, and again, I'm working out in the yard. Who knows what to put in the air besides, in the chemtrails. I mean, who knows, right? But a continuous cough could be the C word that rhymes with answer in your lungs. Could be. Did you take the Convid death shot? Are you a smoker? I mean, it could be. It's not viruses, but they're taking everything that could be other things and they're trying to lump it into this strain, this spin-off of that. It's all bullshit. A headache, yeah. This friggin' New World Order is a headache. So, yeah. But they'll try to say it's from a scaring. Sore throat. Who hasn't gotten a sore throat? Are you a speaker? Have you spoken in a long time? Throat feels a little sore. Diarrhea. Do you have the C word that rhymes with answer? Could. If it's constantly reoccurring, what does your diet look like? Is it a one-off? Diarrhea tends to be normal at times. Who hasn't had it? It's like the trolls have diarrhea of the typing fingers. But it's ridiculous. They take all the symptoms that are pretty much perfectly normal that we've had for hundreds and hundreds for the longest time, and they want to say, oh, you got this, you got Convid, you got new strain. No, you don't. And you might have these things, you might have a lot of these things if you took the fucking quackcine. Huh? How come the elephant in the room is these bastards, these experts, these so-called virologist experts, they never say the vaccine's causing all this shit. It's causing the immune system to pretty much shut down and invades. You have VADES now. How come they're not mentioning that part? No, because they're all toeing the line, the New World Order POSs. They're getting their palms greased by the New World Order. And if they don't toe the line, they ain't going to be with a JOB. And they might, or maybe something worse would happen to them. So these New World Order pieces of shit, fack off, shove your damn quackcines, turn sideways, and shove it straight up your candy ass, your rude poo candy ass. All right, we're not taking your quackcines, we're not muzzling up like you see in those mask holes. We're not going down that road again. So you might as well dust off the fucking UFO. What happened to the aliens that were in the Miami Mall? Remember that? I covered that and others have covered that. What happened to that? No footage, of course. What happened to the aliens, the 8-foot-tall aliens in Las Vegas? Didn't see them, no footage, but even a cop showed up on a scene. Remember that? You tried to get the UFO card going from your Illuminati deck. But then you realize how stupid you looked and you pulled back on that. So you're still sticking with the virus thing and other things too. You might as well. Are you gonna pull off the UFO card next? I mean, that's still percolating in the background. I just don't pay attention to UFOs because they bored a fook out of me. Bullshit UFOs. Ooh, what is it? Unidentified air. Is it UAF? I don't know. They changed the name to it, but it's always like UAF or unidentified air. Fuck, I can't remember. Anyway, I see that still. People cover that. It's old hat to me. I've grown numb to that because it's stupid. This right here, though. This right here. I mean, the medical shit. That to me, unless you pull off a full fake faux invasion, you're not going to get anybody's attention that there's a UFO spotted over there in England or Thailand or some other part or bullshit Mexico or anywhere else like that. To me, this is what gets people's attention, the virus shit, because people go to doctors, people do get run down, people do feel sick at times, people are more health or ill health conscious, depending on how they eat or exercise or lack of exercise, than they are UFO oriented. So in my opinion, people more likely to the virus thing, they would latch on to that and believe that than the UFO thing. Right now, the way I see it, unless you pull off a lot of you even tried the drone thing. As a matter of fact, you tried that drone thing and still that didn't stick. That didn't work. But this right here, you keep coming back to this. I think because you think that could work. You know, your doctor said you have this. You have a doctor in place. You don't have a UFO experts everywhere in the community going, yeah, man, UFOs everywhere to come to invade it. You don't have that. But you have doctors, you have hospitals, you have everything to reinforce the notion that there's a strain out there, that there's a virus out there, that your sore throat is from this new strain, that you have to muzzle up. So I think they could go with this better than the UFO right now. But with that said, I don't think this is going to work either. So they're going to come up with something else. Constantly. Earthquake machine, maybe, owning the weather in 2025 cause more devastation and say it's from you breathing CO2 and we have to tighten up on the carbon footprint, whatever. Just know it's them. It's not us. Martin Short, Saturday Night Live. Is it me or is it them? It's them, right? Yeah, it's them. It's them. This New World Order, B system, POSs, constantly trying to depopulate, constantly trying to lock us down, constantly trying to fack with us any which way they can. Don't believe the hype. Don't believe their bullshit. Hashtag do not comply. At any rate, I'm out.